Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a walking tour of Coco Cay. I was there when we docked on Liberty of the Seas in fall of 2022, and I wanted to give a general overview of the island to show everything that it has to offer. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me below, and as always, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you and enjoy the video. And we're going to start the tour off here looking at the water slides in the distance, and as we circle around we're going to see the two ships that are docked in port. Freedom of the Seas was docked next to us right here on Liberty of the Seas is the front one, and I'm standing basically, if you went down the pier and turned to the left, this area is called Chill Island, and it's perfectly named. Grab a lounger, put your feet in the sand. Just nothing can go wrong when you're there. It's a great area. You can see the weather we had was ideal. There is a Norwegian ship off in the distance there. Their island is not too far from Coco Cay. These are some of the paths around the island. It's very open. You can kind of walk wherever you want to go. There's a little medical building if you needed something. Some of the little vendors here that are on the island, if you wanted to buy something tropical, they're all right there. And so one of the nice things about the island is that it's all Royal Caribbean. There's nowhere that's blocked off. There is a separate section, if you wanted to buy one of the private areas for the day, you could, but all of this, you just stroll around the island, relax, have some fun. There's, loungers as far as you can see, anywhere you want to grab to get some sun, relax by the water. It's just a perfect area. So we're going to pass by more of these, and you can see this is one of the areas where they have all the lounge chairs, and you can get right into the water from here. So as we turn, you can see just how perfect the weather was. And we're going to continue to make our way around. And I'll tell you this, we were here, that's two Freedom class ships. So they're not the big ones. You're not talking like an Oasis class or the new Icon class that they're building. But they still hold 4,000 plus people. So this island can hold a ton of people. The piers are meant to hold two Oasis class ships. And I even feel that if they had two Oasis class ships here, it still wouldn't feel crowded. It never once feels crowded. There's always so many free open areas to go into, relax, enjoy. Around lunchtime where there's the buffet dining, here on the island, yeah, that's going to get a little bit crowded, but never anywhere for a lounge chair or anything like that where there's no space for you. One more look. These are all the ones with the umbrellas to give you some shade. This is the tram that will take you around the island. This is free. There's no charge for it. You just hop on, hop off. There's 4 or 5 different stops. One of them is right by the pier, and they'll stop right here. Whoever wants to get on, whoever wants to get off, there's no charge for it. It's a great service that they offer. Some of those I noticed when you're on the ship, they even have a solar panel on the top to help recharge the batteries. And this is one of the areas where you can grab a drink on the island, and then as we turn you can see the water, and then coming up are the floating cabanas. Now those are an extra charge. They certainly look like they're worth it. I can imagine how much fun that would be to hang out there for the day. One of the beaches here. And we'll make our way around. There's the tram you can see there getting ready to go. And I believe we're going to be coming up soon on what's the sports area. One thing that's nice about the island is with that water slide right that you could see when you get off the ship, that's the highest thing on the island, so you can always kind of get your bearings. You can see it from anywhere on the island, and it does help you to kind of get your bearings when you're on the island and you forget, where am I and how do I get back to the pier? And I'll show you that in just a minute. And this, we're coming up, I believe, on some of the little sports areas that they have. Plenty of places to rinse off, get the sand off your feet. Again, just another view of the water and these beaches that they have here. We just couldn't have asked for any better weather on our cruise. And we're going to turn and continue down here. So there are some places where you can sit out on these picnic tables after you grab some food. There's the water slides off in the distance, which is nice to help you get your bearing when you're on the island. This is where they have some of the games on there for you know, right by the beach. You're in the sand, you want to play Connect 4, golf, volleyball there. There is a soccer pool table. They actually have two of them here, and it is kind of a unique thing. There's a couple in there having fun playing soccer pool. And these are some of the tables right by one of the dining areas. And this is a nicer area because it's also right by one of the lagoons, so you can get one of the tables right by the water. As we circle around, you're going to see that. It's also a great spot to get a view of the ships. But you can see all these tables here. Go ahead and grab an empty one, sit and relax, have a drink, eat some food. You can see the ships right there. And this gives you a good perspective of this area. So this is a little lagoon area where it's going to be very, very calm, but this was a very popular spot. And Oasis Lagoon is the pool that they have, the freshwater pool that they have on the island. This is a popular spot, and it is, I think, one of the largest pools either in the Western Hemisphere or something like that. And it is huge. It's a little bit hard at times to grasp the size of it, but this is another area where just tons of people relaxing, having fun. Grab a lounger, that gives you a good perspective of the pool. There is a swim up bar that they have here. There's the hot air balloon. When weather permits, they get that going up. I think it was a little bit windy, actually too windy on the day we were there to have that go. That would be something you'd want to get ahead of time before you got on the island and pay for it in the same section with the shore excursions. And again, there's the water slide in the distance. You can see how nicely landscaped it is. They take really good care of this area. But this pool is just massive. But that helps give you some perspective. All the lounge chairs with the umbrellas, they did such a good job with this island. I really give them credit. And we're going to go over one of the bridges soon that will take you over a portion of the pool. Here it is right now. And this is a great spot if you want to get a selfie. Just check it out. There's the swim up pool down below. You can see how big this is. The hot air balloon. And we're going to continue around, take a look at the other side. And you can see how much space is here. This was one of the more popular areas on the island. This is the kids' play area, so it's a little thing where they have some small water slides and all that. The kids were having a ball and burning off tons of energy. The parents must have loved this spot. And with that, we'll wrap up the tour. Thank you for checking out my video, and remember, if you're looking for a cruise, contact me and I'll find the perfect cruise vacation for you.